So today I thought I'd make the first video of my 2008 Ford Crown Victoria. I really want to have a lot of stuff about this car on this channel, so I thought I'd just make a introductory video, about the car and some things I've done to it. I wish I had done this when I first bought the car, so I could have had it like completely stock when I first made the video, but I'm just go over a couple of things about the car. So for those of you who don't know, this is a Police Interceptor model. It has 90,000 miles on it. It's dark metallic gray. It's a 4.6 liter dual single overhead cam V8 dual exhaust. Eagle RSA tires, 17-inch Steelies. It has black accents. I have the max legal tint on all the windows. Has a 4-speed automatic transmission, a 4R75E transmission. So some of the mods I've done to the car, it has Flowmaster Super 4D mufflers on both sides that I had welded in. They sound really good, but they're really quiet. So I think I'm gonna do gut the rear cats, so I can get more of that sound. The car's pretty much bone stock. I have a K&N filters for everything. The interior thing about this car, it was a previous detective car, so it has a lot of the goodies that a lot of these Crown Vics don't have. They have power, everything. Have a trunk button there. Power pedals. I also have a traction control off button that I have not connected up yet. A lot of times the department doesn't order stuff, they just delete the buttons, but the wiring is still there, so I have to get a panel for that. Like I said, this car has 90,000 miles on it. Had 87,000 when I bought it. That's really low for one of these. It also has only 763 idling hours on it as far as now. As far as the interior, I did take out my seat today because I was bored and, weight reduction. But yeah, full interior. It doesn't have any of the plastic stuff. It has like an actual carpeted floor liner, so that's nice. I have floor mats, because this car gets dirty. It's really easy to vacuum it out and get a lot of stuff out of the interior of this car, so that's nice. I have all of the stock factory speakers are all 6x8 coaxials there's one there, and then 2 on the rear deck. And I replaced all of those with kicker speakers. They sound awesome. My head unit is factory because I'm broke, and I just bought one of these crap Bluetooth transmitters. It works fine. I have to redo my wiring because the speaker keeps cutting in and out, but the sound system sounds amazing. Everything works. All the power stuff works. There's some of my Ricer stickers because there's some Ricer stuff on this car that's really stupid, but I got bored. So, other than that, the interior, there's a lot of wires and stuff that have been cut. So one thing you can do is actually just get Sharpie and color stuff out. Like there's a wire here, just color it with Sharpie, so you can't really see it anymore. I found that today. I don't know what that is. Let's go look under the hood. So yeah, this is a 4.6 liter Romeo built V8. Makes 250 horsepower and about 300 pound-feet of torque at the crank. Yeah, I did that because I'm an idiot. I put that heat-resistant shit tape on there you get from AutoZone for $30 because I'm an idiot. K&N filter in here. This factory airbox, really like it. It draws cold air down here. It's better than a cold air intake because it's usually people do them themselves and they just sit right there and all the heat from the motor gets into it, but this draws air from here. So it's, and also this motor, you can't really do a lot to it as far as cold air intakes because the mass airflow sensor freaks out and it throws a wrench light and then you're fucked. So yeah, so I did that. You can also buy a intake tube from ADTR, which I'm going to do. They're ceramic coated, so they get a lot of the heat out of it. It's about $200. A lot of this stuff is really freaking expensive for this car. I have an 180-degree thermostat in here to help cool the engine down because I'm in Florida and it's really hot. This motor gets super hot. It has aluminum heads and iron block, so can't really get that hot because aluminum heads will, you know, fuck up. And I have an after. This is new because my old radiator fan, the fan wouldn't come on at certain speeds and wasn't working properly when it was supposed to, so I got a new fan. It was about, the parts about like $200, but that didn't work really. Sometimes it overheats still, but that's why I got the thermostat. It doesn't do it anymore. The thermostat pretty much fixed it. So I have a high output alternator. I don't know how much, but it's like 240 amps or whatever. I have a transmission cooler. Can't really see it because I'm sick, so that's why I sound like that. Yeah, it won't focus, but there's a transmission cooler, the transmission oil. Oh, I blew my tranny up. I only have 2 speeds because this transmission's pretty unreliable. I just stopped filming for a second because I have a coughing attack because I'm sick. But I mean, as far as under the hood, it's just pretty much stock. Other than that, I mean, as far as the police stuff, the chip is tuned for this car for firmer shifts and stuff like that, and higher power output. That's pretty much it for under the hood. So yeah, after having another fucking massive coughing attack, I mean, that's pretty much it for this car. I haven't really done that much to it, because I've been paying it off. I paid $4,000 for this car. In Georgia, I bought it, with 87,000 miles on it. It was like one of the cleanest ones I'd seen. I've been looking for one of these for a really long time. I'm 16, so I bought this when I was 15. I've been looking for one since I was like 12, because like I don't know, I love these cars for like no reason. They're pieces of shit, but you know, something about it. This thing hauls ass when it's not broken. That's pretty much Crown Vic shit. I mean, Crown Vics, they always break because they're Crown Vics. But I thought this was like the most reliable car of all time. It's really not. I mean, if you take good care of them, they'll last you, like, outlast your whole family. But in this thing, I've had the radiator break, and then the transmission broke. So I don't know what the hell happened to it. This thing has low miles. Like, these transmissions don't go out to like 160K, even with police being, you know, beating on them. But this thing just decided it was gonna fucking stop working. I don't know why. I mean, I went over 100, and then I guess that's why. But oh yeah, and I have an aluminum drive shaft because these things came with aluminum drive shaft. 327 rear gears. It's an open diff, which sucks because literally this car, you cannot drive it in the rain. Like, you'll accelerate and the tires will just spin for no reason. I was driving the other day when it was raining. I was going like 35 and I just started to speed up. I spun out all the way in the middle of the road and facing traffic like I was a complete dumbass. I was not doing anything ridiculous, just driving normally, and it spun out and like. So the next plans for this car, I have to fix my speakers, put my seat back in, and then I'm getting a new transmission built either this week or next week. I'm gonna get one from Jasper because their warranties are really good and they do a lot of upgrades on the transmission, and that'll be like $3,000. I have to buy a new torque converter. I'm gonna need a high stall torque converter for that. I'm gonna get one of my catalytic converters taken off or gutted and put back in, so I can have this thing was straight piped for like a month and it was awesome. It had a lot of drone, but it was dumped at the H pipe, and there's another video I'll put in the description of it being straight piped. It sounded awesome. It was awesome. I love this car straight pipe. And then under the hood, I'm gonna get one of those ADTR pipes for the intake, and then I might get a new throttle body. I don't know. For this car, I mean, a lot of that crap, they don't really make a lot of performance parts of this car. You know, if it's like a Mustang, then like, ooh, there's a billion parts for them, even though it's the same motor, but they're like the intake's on the other side. So like the parts don't really, I don't know. But so yeah, built transmission coming in next month, or within this month. As far as I have to get new headlights. These headlights suck. You can't see shit at night. These headlights are totally like clouded up, and these things look fine, but then like, see this, and then there's this. Like, I don't know. Ford, I mean, and this paint spot, I don't know what the hell happened. When I called for this car, they were like, oh yeah, the body's in perfect condition. This thing has so many scratches on. I got it buffed out. Like, it was like this times 4. Like, there's still a shit ton of scratches all over this car. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to this thing, but there's scratches everywhere. But yeah, that's, like, I did Sharpie with that because it was white and looked like crap. So, these tires also suck. They have no traction in anything. Like, I swear, but that's also because of the open diff. Oh yeah, rebuild my diff. I'm gonna put new track lock 355s in it. That'll be nice. Somebody's pulling in here because no, we're not. I'm literally just standing outside in front of some like building on this random road I found. It's like for sale, so I don't know. I hope nobody comes up here because like there's no cameras or anything. But I'm just filming a YouTube video, so it's fine. But yeah, that's about it. I love the rear headlights. These things are perfect. I don't even want to edit them. I mean, they're fine. They're black. Oh yeah, my license plate. I mean, I'm sure I've already seen it. You know, A5 of Vic. I mean, I love this plate. I mean, come find where I live. I mean, I don't know what the fuck y'all are gonna do with this, but I have this plate, custom. Window tint's great. The guy who did my window tint ripped off both of my antennas. I'm so pissed about it. But the window tint's awesome. The guy was like, tint Nazi. He's like, yeah, the tints, I'm great to be able to do this on these cars now because I can take the antennas off. Like, the hell? Like, I didn't tell you to take my fucking antennas off, but you know, whatever, dude. I was pissed, but the guy was nice enough about it, so I was like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I mean, I love this car when it works. This thing's awesome. This thing does donuts like crazy. I won't do one now because I'm just driving around today and I need to go easy on this motor because I only have 2 gears and I've been driving around for a while. But yeah, sorry this video is really long and boring. Nobody's probably gonna watch it, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully some of my next videos will be actual like cool Crown Vic stuff, or any other kinds of cars. I might be buying another car, another project car, something like more reliable that I can actually put mods on. But hope y'all have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Don't subscribe. Yup. Peace.